Here's a fun fact for you. Up until a few days ago, I had never played Blade and Sorcery, which is kind of wild because most people consider Blade and Sorcery to be a must-play if you have VR. And I've been playing VR games for just about 4 years now. So for me to have not played this game yet is kind of bad.
The most two unaware guards I've ever seen in my life. His mate just goes, "Huh!" And his friend 2 feet away is just like, "This is the most beautiful wooden pillar I have ever seen."
People have told me it's awesome and that I should play it, but for whatever reason, I just never got around to it.
More reading. I don't have time for this.
But recently I saw the game was getting a big update. It was coming out of early access, but most importantly, it was getting a new story mode, and that grabbed my attention.
So I bought it and I've played about 2 hours of the campaign so far. And in that short amount of time, I can confidently say that this game is a ton of fun.
Get wrecked. Can I bash his head in with this? Excuse me. Yes.
I've already had quite a few hilarious moments, and I definitely should have played this game a lot earlier.
All right, we're here now. We got some sort of castle. Can we go up a zip line? Is this a thing that I can do? All right, here we go. Go up. I can go up. They'll never suspect this. Keep going. Look, that guy's over there. He doesn't suspect a thing. He's a fool. No one would ever expect the reverse zip line. Look at my shadow. That looks so stupid. My arms are getting tired. Come on, stop getting performance anxiety, Wheel. Just go. Keep going. We're nearly there. Luckily, no one was looking around at the shadows. Come on, baby. Oh my God, my arms.
And I can also say that in these 2 hours, the game has already made me a bit psychotic.
Now, I'm sure there's a few videos out there already of YouTubers telling you every little detail about this new update, but that's not what I want to do in this video. Oh, no. What I want to talk about is how I think in my first 2 hours, I've already found the most overpowered weapon in this game. So please sit back and relax as I tell you about my first 2 hours in Blade and Sorcery 1.0.
When I started up the game, things instantly got off to a great start. I made my character and I picked my starting magic.
Look at me, I'm a beautiful man. Oh, look at that. They 1 foot up on the thing there, like, yes. Yarr!
I chose to have the force powers, which would become very important later on. And with that, the game started, and this is when something quite funny happened. If you haven't seen my videos before, I like to record myself along with the gameplay. And I recently got a camera which tracks my movement, which is very useful because I can crouch and move in VR, and the camera keeps me in frame. But this camera also has gesture controls, which normally are really useful. And right as I was starting my new game, this happened.
Well, this is a nice area. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. That looks horrible. Okay, so that looks like some evil stuff is going on over there. We're going to avoid that.
And just to be clear, I haven't edited this footage in any way. It's just the camera zoom. My guess is I must have accidentally made the hand gestures similar to asking the camera to zoom in. And this took place 2.5 minutes into a 1 hour recording, which means in a video of me wanting to show off the experience of VR combat, half of that footage is the experience of my face. So you're welcome for that.
No magic, no magic.
Anyway, speaking of the combat, I was super excited to get into it. I'd seen videos on YouTube of people being the most badass fighters in this game, and I didn't expect to be like that from the get-go, but I thought I could replicate some of that precision. What I actually ended up being like was a flailing fish. I was terrible. I tried swords, daggers, hammers, bows, everything, but I just wasn't that good at it.
What a block! That was awesome! You didn't block that one though.
I was so bad, in fact, that I was doing more damage to enemies with random items than actual weapons.
I'll just take this out, just throw this apple core at someone then. That actually worked. Give me that. Are you happy up there? You happy with what you're seeing? Ah! Damn, I missed. Captain America style. Ah! Oh, it didn't even hit him. Okay, you're gonna use these boxes of knives here and try and hit you with them. I missed. That was even worse. Maybe the apple core will do me better. Yeah. I can't hit him with knives, but I can hit him with the apple core. And that actually killed him.
But I wasn't about to give up, because if I wasn't that great with blades, perhaps I'd have better luck with the sorcery. As part of the story mode update, you find crystals that can be used to unlock magic in the skill tree in your house. And I found a spell that I thought was pretty cool.
What about this? Attract and repel an item to spin it.
It lets you rotate the weapons you pick up with the force, allowing you to make a spinning blade, for example. So obviously when I saw this, that was the first thing I got, because who doesn't want to blend their enemies? So I decided to give it a go, but again, I was kind of terrible with it. Either way, I continued practicing, going through all the levels, and to be fair to myself, after a while, I did start to get the hang of the combat.
That's awesome.
But that's when I made possibly my greatest discovery.
Wait, can I spin this? Could I spin the paper? Yes! Super paper!
And not only does the paper spin, but it spins about as fast as an airplane engine. Naturally, my first thought was, what would this do to a person? And the results did not disappoint me.
Hello, sir. You are going to be the super paper guy that's gonna die. Will it? Will it? You can't even defeat a piece of paper, bro!
This thing wrecks people. For whatever reason, as soon as this piece of paper touches anyone, they instantly get paralyzed. And then when they're on the ground, helpless, the paper just tears them up. So just to summarize here, in the 2 hours that I've been playing, trying out all manner of weapons, the thing that I ended up being the most effective with was a piece of paper. And this thing wasn't only good offensively, it could also be used defensively too.
You can't shoot past the paper. Try it. Yes! The paper is unstoppable!
I don't know what the law is in-game to do with the strength of their paper, but it must be made out of vibranium, because this thing is amazing.
Oh, you want to go? There's more of you? Come on then. Try and take me out. My paper will deflect it. I dare you. Oh, that landed right as... You deserve to die! I'm playing the whole game like this. Oh, you've come to meet your demise, sir! Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it?
And that's when I came to another amazing realization.
And it doesn't use up any of my mana either.
Normally when you use the spinning spell on, say, a sword, it slowly drains your magic levels, meaning you can't spin it forever. But when it comes to my piece of paper, 0. It doesn't drain any magic, meaning this paper cut death machine can spin infinitely.
Piece of paper meta. No one can defeat me. I'm actually too OP with this.
In the movies, when people are given unlimited power, they tend to go mad with it, and I'd like to say that I was the exception. But that was not the case with me. As soon as I realized the power of spinny paper, I went on to kill every remaining enemy in this level using it. Not only that, but in the next level, I located another piece of paper and did the exact same thing.
You thought you could beat me. You thought you had the upper hand, but I have a piece of paper that spins very fast. Yes.
And honestly, I couldn't think of a worse way to go. Imagine being an AI in this game, doing all of your training with weapons, becoming a worthy swordsman to be killed by some weirdo with a piece of paper that spins at 5,000 RPM. On top of that, the paper killed you by means of 10,000 paper cuts directly on your face in the span of 3 seconds. And I don't know if it's just me, but death by paper cut feels like it would be some sort of war crime.
This is the single greatest thing ever. Why did I not play this game earlier?
Now, I've seen all the crazy magic you can unlock as you progress further into the game via the skill trees, and some of them do look pretty cool. But now, I don't think I even need any of that fancy stuff, because the spinny paper technique clearly is overpowered and the best thing in this game. So, now that I've found my one and only talent in this game, I don't plan on stopping using it anytime soon. I want to see how far through the game I can get with just the paper. People do knives only runs of games, I'm doing spinny paper run. Now you're probably thinking, Ryan, how can you guarantee you'll get pieces of paper on every level? Well, as far as I'm aware, the papers are lore for the story, and when I touch a piece of paper, it gets put into my journal, meaning it wouldn't spawn anymore. But I think this only happens when I physically touch the pages. Using the force on them doesn't count as me collecting them. So, in theory, as long as I don't touch the pieces of paper, they should keep respawning and I can continue to blend my enemies. Either way, I'm going to be testing this theory out on stream today. So if you're watching this on the 7th of July, there's a good chance I'm blending some enemies right now. If you'd like to come and say hello, check my channel or the comments to this video, as when I go live, I'll pin a link to it here. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll see you all in the live stream, but if not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.